Hey, what's up? The Brew Dude is back, here with another beer. Today we have Modern Times Beer, Fortunate Islands, Hoppy Tropical Wheat. 1 pint beer for you, or for me. Cool, we got this beer here, Modern Times Beer. Nice can, I mean, tones and colors and calligraphy and all the shice stuff that they used makes the can look pretty cool. San Diego, California. One thing I do like about this, I mean, other than everything else, is they have all the ingredients and stats of the beer there. So it's in the SRM scale, which is the color scale for beer, is 4. Okay, so that's light gold and stuff like that. IBUs is 46. Then we have the final gravity 1.008, which usually kind of determines somewhat body of the beer, and also, I mean, you start off with your starting gravity, your final gravity determines how much alcohol there is in here. Okay, and a lot of other things. That's a separate video there. They use Citra and Amarillo hops. Okay, wheat malt, Turo, and caramel Vienna malt. Nice. So they use different kinds of malts for this beer. Alright. Cool. So let's go ahead and drink it. I bought this at my local Total Wine. They allow me to buy single bottles, single cans, whatever the case is. 5% alcohol by volume. Cool thing about that place is that you can literally buy anything in a single can, except beers that come in like a 12-pack sealed case or larger. Then we can't break them open. I mean, it doesn't make sense to break them open. But if you really think about it, everything that comes in that big usually comes in something smaller, 6-pack or 4-pack or a 12-pack. I mean, not 12-pack. Other than that we can break up. So virtually anything I'm allowed to get here, based on distributors and whatever the hell else determines what beer I get. Sorry. I can get it a single can. So that's cool. So let's pop this bad boy open and drink it. I've never had it. I've never had any Modern Times beer. Wow. Close my eyes. Smell it. Smells like a IPA. A fruity tropical IPA. Pours good. Pours nice and very carbonated. It's technically a wheat beer. Not sure if they're filtered or not. It looks a little hazy. I'm going to do a little kind of stir at the bottom. That way any sediment comes out if there is any. Smells like mango puree. That's for sure. Straight mango. Thick white head. You know, obviously the wheat contributed to that. A little off-white action now that I think about, or maybe it's just my lighting in here. Very carbonated, which usually a wheat beer will be. Hazy, kind of like a wheat beer will be as well, because of the wheat does not have a husk. Hard to filter out unless they did some kind of filtration process after. They have websites on here as well. moderntimes.com. They have a Twitter at Modern Times Beer and a Facebook. Modern Times is your friend. It says you should totally tinker, don't like that word, with the recipe for this beer. It's on our website. Cool thing about this is, like, one thing I notice about the beer community and everything is that we like sharing. You know, sharing information, sharing things so that we can all just get along, you know. So even sharing a recipe where it might give out your recipe, but it's different. You can give, it's like cooking. You can give 2 people the same recipe, but the way it's put together and the love that's put into it, it's going to come out completely different. Well, anyway, I'll have a separate live and or video on the beer community Sharing is caring, except when it's your loved ones. Hey, let's move forward. Let's go. I'm getting a lot of the beer is good. Okay. But because I know that there's different categories of beers and I've tasted many beers, I feel like there's some type of contradicting flavors happening right here. Which is not a bad thing, you know, especially right now. It's not a bad thing. But I'm getting like a wheat style American wheat beer, and then I'm getting this very sweetness and then super tropical mango flavored like hop, very bitterness. It's like a very bitter wheat beer that is overly hopped with tropical mango type of hops. It's not bad. Like I said, it's not a bad beer. I actually enjoy it for the stout. I just cannot. It's really no stout to it. It's just it's a wheat IPA style beer. It's good. Bitter. Not crazy bitter, but like I said, it's a wheat beer. You're not usually finding like, hey, I'm gonna get a bitterness in this. It looks like a pale, smells like an IPA, and it drinks like a wheat beer. You see what I'm saying? 3 different things. Like looks like something, smells like something else, and then it tastes like something else. So my mind is like, whoa, what's going on? It's like taking a sip of something, expecting something else. I'm going to take a sip of the soda because I thought it was a Coke, but I'm tasting a Sprite. Where Sprite is not disgusting, but because my mind said, it's a Coke already, when I taste it, I'm like, whoa, it's just Sprite. But my mind was confused. That's kind of what I'm getting. So I guess once I pass that, and I kind of really just understand it, I would be like, okay, I get it. I don't have predetermined categories or flavors that this should taste like. It's just allow it to be what it is. Once you do that, you're good. You are golden. Just like the SRM of the beer. Alright, so this is the Modern Times. Hoppy tropical wheat. Hey, they said it. They give you the ingredients. They have websites. Check them out. I'll try to put them in the description here so you can have links to wherever you want to do. But definitely, I think it's one you should try. It's interesting, but like I said, keep an open mind, and the flavors will just come to you. So let's explain them really quick because I didn't, because I went on a rant, huh? It starts off nice and carbonated, light, very, very thin. Okay, dry beer for sure. But you do get some essence of the wheat that kind of lingers, but it's not a slick or any type of that type of notion. So now it starts off carbonated, starts off mild, sweet. Then at mid-range, you're getting the wheat characteristics. It kind of just coats your mouth with the powderiness of the wheat. And then you get super duper tropical and then some bitterness. It ends off nice and fruity, mango style, and a little bitterness with the wheat flavoring and aromas that you get from a wheat beer. And then they just end. And then it starts all over. That's really it. It's a great beer. Head dissipated. A little lacing, not that much from the wheat. Golden color. Body's about medium. I mean light to medium, but more on the light side. And it's dry for sure. Well, I'll continue drinking this here. Finish it off. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking. And with that said, the Brew Dude is out.